Check this out. You're probably wondering what's going on, but you could tell right here by the hose in the sun that we're doing some kind of experiment, a DIY, and we bought this solar heater from solarcovers.com, I think it was from, and it was about $25. It's a Beluga solar heater, and that's where you attach it, the garden hose, and that's where you control. It's like a damper, and right over here the valve, the flow of it, and that's where you plug it into the pool right there in the return. I took the eyeball out, and you can see it didn't completely come out, so I have to get a rag. They said I'm not going to use pliers because it's an old pool, I don't want to break it, but you can see right there the male fitting has to come out so I could attach it into the female, so I'm going to have to unscrew it with the rag. Okay, we're unscrewing the eyeball fitting. The adapter loose. I put 2 fingers in and I was able to pry it out like that. Now we'll take this out and now we'll put the Beluga whale in here. And it should fit perfectly, yeah. Facing up, it says. Now we attach the garden hose, and we'll attach it into here. You're gonna make sure the thing is wide open so the water doesn't force back into the filter and break it. You want to keep it right open, then you slowly turn the valve on, and then the hot water is gonna go in here as a trickle. It's gonna go into the heat, and then it's gonna go into the water at like 95 degrees. Let me go turn the filter on. Turn the filter on now. The water should be coming out straight out until I slowly turn it. Water's gushing straight out like the eyeball fitting. Give it a second, make sure it's working normal. You can see it's coming out. It has to prime for a few seconds. And now we'll turn it slowly so the water comes out. You could see I got water coming through. It's coming out majority from the bottom, but I slowed it down a little bit, and you can see the water's coming out. It's coming in through the filter, it's going up the hose, and it's circling around a few times in the sun, the hot sun. It's not quite yet hot yet. It's only about 75 degrees because it's about 9 a.m. But in about 12 noon to 4 p.m., 5 p.m., it's going to come out really hot. I might have to slow it down. It's going to come out like a bath, like 95 degrees. 80 degrees. So it's at 9 a.m. It should go up to I'm expecting, I hope. With the sun, it goes up a degree or 2 also, and then with this, it should add an extra 2-3 degrees. Okay, it's about 2 more hours later. We started around 9 a.m. Now it's 11 o'clock a.m. and 80.5, a half a degree, I mean, in 2 hours. The water's still not coming out too warm, but I think it's too fast. I have to slow it down. Before I had it slower, and it was barely coming out. It was barely trickling at all. I can't find the right setting. Before it was too fast, and now it's trickling too slowly, but it's coming out warm now. Okay, it's 4.5 hours, and the temperature now, if you 82, but that could have been just from the sun. It's very hot out right now. It's about 85, 90 degrees. Whew, it's hot out here. You have to go in the shade or the air conditioning. It's so hot, or go in the pool. Okay, it's 3:15, and unfortunately, I guess by 3 o'clock, we lose our solar heating. You can see majority of the pool right there is in the shade. We still have only the shower and then the steps. Checked it. It's no longer coming out warm. It's coming out the same pool temperature, so it's done now. Okay, here's the final result, and it's now 83 degrees, and it's about, I don't know how many hours, from 9 a.m. now to 3 p.m. It's 83, so it only went up 3 degrees, and normally the sun heats it up 2-3 degrees anyway, so that thing not bad. But it came out a little warmer, trickling. It sounds like a good idea, but in reality it's probably not really that good. But I might attach my sprinklers to it. I have 3 heads for the sprinklers, and I could turn it into a water fountain, which is pretty cool. The water fountain exists. Instead of using the hose from the tap water, which is cold water and fills the pool, I hooked it up to the outlet, and then I have it running through the hose. Look, you can see the sprinkler system set up. It's coming spraying out like a fountain, a water fountain display. I'll have to check the pressure to make sure it's not backflowing, but check that out. That's pretty cool. I might have to turn them down because there's not enough pressure. Look at that, that's pretty cool. You can see against the float.